Hey guys, Caroline here. This is my profit diary video for week 7 of my matched betting journey. So it's been another very profitable week. I am now up to over £1,600, up from 12 something last week. So that's a big jump. And once again, it's been a combination of lots of things. If we have a look at the graph here, so this is coming back to when I started, which was right at the end of August, and you can see it's kind of started off quite slowly, and then here there's a big disparity between my expected profit and my actual, and that was where I made a bunch of mistakes here, which cost me cost me a load of money. And then after that, once I sort of started to do better, it's kind of gone up quite steadily in the last few weeks. And I think the reason for that is twofold. One is that I have a lot more accounts now, and so I'm able to do a lot more reload offers. Another reason is that I have been learning other kinds of offers to do, and so I'm doing more kinds of things. And thirdly, I've been doing some more casino stuff. So there's a few things also that I just want to mention about the YouTube channel. I've decided to put in a playlist for the profit diaries. I thought I'd put them into one list because sometimes I get people say, oh, how much money have you been making? And they've come to a video from something else they've seen and they aren't aware of these. So I'm just going to update this with each of the videos. So when I first started, I did a diary for every day for the first 5 days. So this is like my very first day. I made £48 on my first day, and then after that, I switched to weekly, and so I now do a video every single week. So this was last week, week 6. So I'd made almost 13, and I'm just at over 1,600 now. And another thing that I have done this week, I have been doing more with horse racing. Up until the weekend, there wasn't very much football on, and so I really started to experiment with horse racing offers, and I did a whole bunch of videos over the last few days. So this was last week's video, week 6, and then all of these are horse racing videos, most of them focused on, all of them actually, apart from the very last one. Yeah, these four, all focused on William Hill's horse racing offers. So if you're interested in doing horse racing, have a look through at those videos there. And this one I did yesterday, it was about advantage play. It's another type of offer that I do. Okay, what else? Sorry, I'm just going to pause. I've kind of lost my train of thought. Yes, I just remembered what I was saying now. Casino. So, I've been up and down with this casino. I decided last week now that I've got some more bankroll now, my profits are going up, my bank's going up, I've got more to play with, I've got more accounts. I think I can afford to experiment a little bit. So I've decided to start doing some casino offers, but only the ones which are quite low risk. Now this is a spreadsheet that I have here where I have been tracking what I'm doing, and this is what I've done in the last week. So it actually looks like quite a few. So other than these couple of big ones here, now these two are the ones that I've talked about in every video for the last several weeks. They're special ones which there's a guide on Odds Monkey. I made £100 profit on that one. I've made 45 profit on this one. I've changed the way I do my spreadsheet here, which is why they're in the different columns. But anyway, so that's where the bulk of that profit has come to, is on these two. But all the others are small ones, mostly just £10. There's a couple of bigger ones. This one here, this was for a welcome offer, which I don't usually do, but it did look quite good, and I actually came out £48 up after that, which is rather nice. But a lot of these are losses. These are things like, bet £10, get 10 free spins, and I am making notes of the actual slot that I play on. So if I see like this Fortune Charm, that was bad for me. I lost £7.81 playing my initial tenner, and then out of the 10 free spins I only won 32p. So that did not do very well for me at all. Whereas, say, Starburst, I don't have usually huge wins, but I do quite well on it. So I'm keeping track of all the various slots. So this Age of Gods, God of Storms, I've played on this quite a lot this week, and I'm sort of testing it out, and it's kind of been up and down. You know, there's £1.60 up there. Oh no, sorry, the total profit there was I was down £1.25. This one I was up 1.95. That one was down 11p. Then I was down £5. You know, they really do go up and down and up and down. So I'm tracking everything now. I'm starting to think all this tracking on spreadsheets, it's all very well, but it's not easy to kind of pick out data. I'm thinking of actually developing a database to start logging all of my various bets and casino wins and things like that, because I'm a kind of well, I'm a software developer in the past. I've done database development, you know, all sorts of techie stuff. So it'd be quite trivial for me to do, and I think it'd be easier for me to pull data out and to analyze it. See, I've only been doing this for 7 weeks, so I don't have enough data to play with. But now that I'm doing a bit more of this, I think it would be useful. So yeah, I've had some good casino successes this week, but also quite a few losses. So I think I'll continue doing it. But I'm not doing ones with huge wagering. I'm not doing ones with like 20, 30, 40 times wagering on the winnings, because I just end up losing money on all of those. So that's what I've been doing this week. So as usual, I sign up to a couple of new bookies each week. I sign up to a couple of new casinos. I do as many reload offers as I can. I exploit the welcome offers as much as I can. And I just keep plodding week on week on. Now this profit here for October, we're only 2 weeks in, and that's showing 700, which looks good, right? But again, I caution this every week. There's welcome offers in there which will not be repeated, and I'm sure those big casino wins, those huge deposit matches where I'm making big profits, I am convinced they are not going to last. I have done well with them for several weeks, but I'm expecting them to stop at any moment. So I'm not expecting to make like £1,500 a month every month. That, you know, this, I don't think it's going to happen. I think this will, after I've gone through all the welcome offers and all this kind of thing, I think it's going to start to come down and sort of settle at a much lower amount. But for now, I'm rinsing it for as much as I can. I'm still learning as much as I can about all the different offers and just hitting it hard, really. So again, I'm pretty pleased. 1,600 quid in 7 weeks. That is way more than I ever expected when I started. And I'm also getting I'm getting some friends interested in doing this as well. I've got a friend of mine who's made her first £150, so that's great. So I hope you're following along, and you know, let me know how you're doing, how much money you're making. It's interesting to talk to other people now. I've got a few more subscribers on the channel, so I'm getting a few people leaving comments, which is cool. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.